Hello, we're on the Renters Warehouse red carpet, and I'm with Jake Green with Hot and Bothered, and I'm Ingrid Moss. Welcome to the Twin Cities Film Fest. Now, Jake Green, welcome to Minnesota. You are native here from Minnesota, and we actually, you were a neighboring school of mine, Hopkins, Eden Prairie. Yeah. So tell me, what do you miss most about Minnesota, first of all?
I miss the space. I think the ability to get in a car and get away. I miss up north. There are a lot of things. People are really nice in Minnesota. Open space parks, seasons.
The lakes.
People always say seasons. That's not true. I don't really miss seasons. I do miss the lakes. I do miss parks, but no, it's always fun coming back, and we were really excited when we found out that we got into this festival.
Good. That's good. I'm glad you were able to join us this time. Now, tell us about your movie Hot and Bothered. Was this written for a person you know? Or tell me the story behind how this became.
Sure. I was sitting, my directing and producing partner, Natalie Irby, who couldn't be here this weekend, she and I were sitting with my wife in a Mexican restaurant, and we were talking about how weird it was that we all knew so many people who were smart and talented and successful and beautiful and completely desperate, inexplicably desperate. And we thought this is a really fun area to sort of play with, especially if you throw in sort of the confusion that arises from online dating and just like the speeding up of a lot of those relationship processes and Craigslist. And so we decided we'd build something short like around that premise, and that's sort of where the idea originated.
Great. Now, how did you find your actors?
Acting was an area, we got very lucky. We got a casting director named Scott David, who cast the show Criminal Minds. He got interested in the project, and as soon as that happened, it was we sort of accelerated our casting process, and we were really, really sort of overwhelmed with the quality of talent who not only was in the film but read for the film. We were really grateful for that. So we cast some really talented people, and it made life a lot easier on set because they were real pros.
It was a quick set. Did you have long days, like 8 to 10 hour days, or how did that go? Can you spill the beans a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've made a couple short independent things, and I think it's important to feed people well and make sure that you stay on schedule. And so we were pretty realistic about how long we were going to have to shoot, how our shoot days would be, and they were long, but they weren't those marathon 20-hour, oh god, I have to come back here tomorrow type days. So we worked. The actors were there for 10 hours, and crew was there a little bit longer, but the grill was running the entire time, and there was plenty of off time too.
Now, how did you decide on what camera you wanted to use to film this?
It was not a real hard decision. We shot on Canon 5Ds with prime lenses, and it's just sort of, it's the default independent filmmakers point and shoot, and a lot of talented DPs have them. So that was a pretty easy call for us, easy to work with that camera.
Now, what is one thing you're going to do in Minnesota that you're back?
I mean, I'm going to walk around the lakes tomorrow, if that's a good one, I think.
That is a good one, except for it might be snowing. I don't know, it's supposed to snow tonight, but then you get your seasons for a day, right?
No, I miss people are very active, and they're healthy, and they're generally just pretty up and enthusiastic in Minnesota. In LA, people get sort of overwhelmed, and there's a lot of there's sort of a competitive air, and then everybody is always telling you about how busy they are, even when they're not busy. So it's nice to have people who are just sort of genuine and out and about and relaxed and happy to be where they are.
Well, good. Well, maybe you can run around the lakes and enjoy the snow at the same time.
Hopefully not. Hopefully no snow, but...
Well, we're excited to see your film, Hot and Bothered, and we're excited to hear what the audience has to say with it afterwards. So welcome, and thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you for being here.